You, sir, are off. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rukakwadash. And before I go into this, I'm going to say a few words about the 2/3 of Jake. You actors, you entertainers, you athletes, you people, you brothers, or you men in the NBA, the NFL, the boxing world, the acting world. Y'all all know about the Israelites, man. You know about the various camps. You watch the videos, but you don't speak up about it. You're not coming through the straight gate. Who's that? In the book of Galatians, the Apostle Paul spoke about men of reputation. Now you're going to have individuals. Giving you an example is Nicodemus. He was a secret disciple of the Messiah. So you got a lot of secret disciples out there, but there's going to be a time where you're going to be confronted and you're going to have to come out with the full truth. Just saying, you're going to have to come out with the full truth. Anyway, I was watching video that was original video that was put up concerning this brother, the Wild and Out guy, Nick Cannon, do the interview with this guy. Damn, I can't think of his name. Escapes me. Oh, Professor Griff. I'm sorry. And the reason why the so-called Jews came after him because they were questioning whether they were the real Jews or not. And I believe Professor Griff, I didn't see the whole video. This is almost a year, maybe more. And but I seen some of it, and he was saying how that they were saying that he was Semitic, anti-Semitic back. This was had to be 89. I remember that, and he apologized for it. But he said that the people that run the music industry, the movie industry, are all so-called Jews, which are true. So I mean, what did he say that was anti-Semitic? And then he said the Semites are so-called black people as well. He said Africans or whatever. No, the Semites are a particular class of people, which you Edomites, you so-called Jews, are Semitic, and we are Semitic too. How can I be anti-Semitic when I'm a Semite? Anyway, we're coming to the end of this thing. I mean, you can see based upon the current president that he might just drop dead. He might be doing a speech and just drop dead. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. He might just, fold over the podium and they'll carry him, and then they'll lie, oh, he's sick, but then you never see him again. Like I said, that's President Weekend at Bernie's Biden. So this man is going. You can see this. This is a slow pileup. That's all it is. It's a slow motion pileup with about 1,000 cars. People mangled in their cars, mangled, bloody metal. This is going to end bad for you Edomites and you 2/3 and the rest of you heathen nations. Anyway, let me just go into it. This is concerning Zion Strong, which is Mathasawa, the big brother. That's part of HODC. And when I put up first me and him went back and forth, and now it's like a back and forth thing. And I made a statement concerning concerning Fopi being part of HODC. So he came back and said, well, Fopi was never part of HODC. Well, yes, he was part of HODC, because you know what? They came in your camp. Y'all all had the Passover together, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all went to them. He went to those summits. So all you guys that get together and have the summit under HODC, you're all part of that group. And if you're not, if you're saying that he was not a part of the group, you just let some nigga into your circle. So no matter what way you slice it, he was a part of your group. Whether he was officially an HODC member or not, he was a part of your group. There's many videos of him coming up to New York and standing next to Zabak, which is a different camp. And then maybe a month later he'll be up here standing next to Barak of the HODC, or Elder Barak, whatever his title is. And then when I believe they had one summit down in DC and he was there. So y'all were working together, man. So whether he was officially not a part of HODC, he was part of HODC. When ISUPK was getting on Fopi, y'all went down, y'all took whatever you bus or drove down, and then you backed up the brother. So that's it. Come on, man. Whether he officially was down with HODC or not, he was down with you guys, man. Look, if I'm speaking and some GOCC members come out and I let them come into camp and I let them hit scriptures and speak about the book of Yasha and Jubilee and Enoch and Esau can make it, what are people going to say? Oh, they're down with GMS. So let's say these guys, the Fopi was never officially a part of y'all. He was still a part of y'all, man. And y'all were out of order for letting him be a part of you with not coming. First of all, he didn't come in through the straight gate, man. So stop playing. That's why HODC is the weakest camp out there. Scriptures speak about coming in through the straight gate. He came in his way. So you guys didn't see it, man? The scriptures speak about knowing the state of your flock. He's one of the sheep, but he was a bad sheep that came in. You should have known that. Anyway, let me read this. Let me see where this takes me. Anyway, there's a back and forth with me and him. I asked him about the mark of the beast. He said, we've been teaching that. I've yet to see a video. If you guys are really, you can believe that the mark of the beast is a chip, but are you teaching that? Are you putting up videos on that? Because I guarantee you, if I go to your page, you ain't going to have no recent videos up of no mark of the beast. You might have put up one video of the mark of the beast, but you haven't put one up in years, and you probably took that one down. The Cornelius thing. What video have you did? You said that you deal with the Cornelius thing now since we had that meeting, and you said you was in transition. Well, wait a minute. Before that, what was taking so long? The scriptures speak about being of quick understanding. Oh, and recently I got on Barak, or Elder Barak, for breaking down Revelation the 12th chapter, and he completely mangled that breakdown. So if he can completely mangle Revelation the 12th chapter, what does he do with it? How does he break down the other chapters, man? This is a the last video, all tables are what would I call it? For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness. And it goes on to say that there's no place clean. And that's you guys. You spewing out a lot of vomit, man. A lot of vomit and a lot of confusion. And if you don't repent from that bullshit, the Most High going to destroy you. You got to always pray to be humble. We pray to be humble. in this thing. Anyway, I'm going to read this one. This is the thing that sparked me to do this video. This is Remnant Save 144. This is the elder out of GMS Dallas. It says, you know the brother that looks like Big Boy from that group, damn, my brain is going fried, but y'all know Big Boy. Well, he looked just like Big Boy. And Big Boy can play him in the movie. Anyway, damn, the name will come back. Anyway, it says here, Remnant Save 144, Zion Strong, which is Mathathawa, which, by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but Josephus' original name was Mathathawa. Josephus was a name given to him by his slave master, Vespasian. Look it up. Anyway, it says, from what I know, this is after the back and forth with me and him, and then he comes back and says, what tongue slip I lie was told the year 2000 was a slip of the tongue. Well, you know what? You're acting like we're teaching that. That was part of the doctrine, brother. There was no prophecy that we made. It was a part of the doctrine. That just like part of the doctrine was Cornelius is an Israelite. So the leaders, and this is before you came in, son. The leaders, current leaders at HODC, which is, you know, Elder Barak and Elder Bunyamyan and the rest of them, they all taught the same thing. So what you pointed us for, man? That's called hypocrisy. You're being a hypocrite, bro. Oh, let's get on them about the year 2000 thing. Nigga, you was teaching that. Y'all was teaching that too. It was fucking confusion, bro. And see, and the main confusion that you guys did was letting Fopi. You notice Fopi would jump to this camp and go up to New York and be with Zabak, and then he would get with you guys, and in the summit. You notice he never came around GMS in the DC camp under the leadership of Elder Monaghan, because if he would have did that, he would have got, you know, you weren't just gonna come and slide in. All right. And the scriptures speak about that in Jude, which is one chapter long. And they came in unawares. Well, look, we aware of everything, man. Now, once somebody comes in and they do the right thing, they go on by the same scriptures, they can still be a demon at the end of the day, and that happened. So I don't know how y'all let this demon come into your midst. And look what happened. When he came in, you got the different tribes in there. He didn't have no problem with that. When he went to Zabak's camp, there was different tribes, some of the so-called, he had no problem. And all of a sudden, he did a disappearing act for about a year and change. Then he came back with a whole different doctrine. That's a demon, man. That's a demon. And now he's going against us like he's a new authority. That dude's a straight up demon. I'm talking about Fopi. I'm talking about so-called Elder Quanath. And then one day he came up, all of a sudden, I'm the elder now. And y'all didn't check him. And y'all let him come into camp because of Barak's weak leadership. You know? Y'all just let him come up in the camp, man. Now, the camp that we have brothers from Men of Valor that come up at the end of their camp, and but you know what? They teach the same doctrine that we teach. They teach the same thing. And the brothers even question me, Tahar, could you explain a little further about this? Which they already know the scriptures. They know the scriptures as well as we do. But there might be certain points that they want to make sure that they're on point. And I might say, well, what do you think it means? And they'll say it means, they say, that's what it means. You know? So they're on point. Anyway, it says, this is a comment from Remnant Save 144. It said, from what I know, the whole school, One West, including the heads of your church, all taught that in the year 2000, which was correct. So Barack was a part of it, which was a doctrine, just like Cornelius being an Edomite was a doctrine that we, through studying after the splits, realized through the Spirit that Cornelius is wait a minute, wait just 1 minute. When we was at the house of David, there was a big council about the Cornelius thing, and they were coming against us because we were saying that Cornelius is an Israelite, and they kicked us out, and Barack and Bunyan and the future to be HODC, they didn't say a damn thing. So Barack is not about defending the gospel, man. Okay, that's why we say that you guys are the weakest camp out there. Anyway, it says, and no hatred towards you. When we met, you were cool. No hatred towards you. Hey, but the scriptures speak about rebuke. So ain't no hate. I don't have a picture of you throwing dots at it. Okay. Anyway, it says, I wasn't awakened. This is Elder Yashawamba speaking. I wasn't awakened yet, so no idea why that is being brought up. But now it's 2021. Now, if y'all are teaching that 2021 we're gonna be out of here, that don't make no goddamn sense. Because we're a couple of months away from 2022. And if you believe that the mark of the beast is a chip, the mark of the beast, the microchip would have to be administered throughout the whole planet or most of the planet. So, he's just going to come out, here he is, let's get beamed up. So you other camps, a lot of y'all got that weak sauce, man. And every camp, the Apostle Paul spoke about, as I'm quoting scriptures. I don't got to, let's go to this and let's read it. I'm quoting the scriptures. Y'all know the scriptures, man. 1 Corinthians 1 verse 10. This is what the scriptures say. The scriptures speak about that we all teach the same thing. So who's out of order? Are we out of order? Are you out of order? Is Zabak out of order? Is ISUPK out of order? Is IUIC out of order? Well, all of them are out of order in one way or another, except for GMS. It says but now it's 2021, and I know Barack is teaching that madness, man. I know he's spewing up that vomit, and you all are teaching false doctrine. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what the hell you teaching, but when I heard that Revelation the 12th chapter breakdown, I said, what? It says, what you are doing now is what really matters. The Antichrist. There ain't no such thing as no motherfucking Antichrist. So Barack is going off. Oh, Barack said that Barack Obama is the Antichrist. And when he said it, and I did a video on it, man, years ago. That's when he was down there in D.C. on the corner with Fopi. And Fopi didn't say nothing because Fopi was a little baby sucking on that poison titty, man. He actually said that. He said, Barack Obama is an Antichrist. Can't you see it? Everybody loves him. And I'm looking at this guy. I said, is this guy mad? Then he did a video about when Barack Obama did his 8 years, then Trump came in. Then he did a video saying that Trump is going to build a statue of himself and everybody's going to bow down to the statue of Donald Trump. Well, guess what? Donald Trump is out of order, fool. I mean, anybody following you guys from HODC, they're not playing with a full deck spiritually. I mean, this is complete madness. And like I said, I'm not hating on yourself. I mean, how can you be a part of that group? How can you be a part of that mad group? Barack Obama is the Antichrist. Donald Trump gonna build a statue of himself, and everybody's gonna bow to it. Oh, the great red dragon in Revelation, the 12th chapter, is talking about the devil himself. Are you fucking mad? I should change the title to Are You Mad? It says the Antichrist. Romans 11 means actual heathens. No, it does not. Get with the program, man. It's like you guys came from the 1700s. You jumped into a time machine to the year 2021, and you're looking at a car like, the fuck is this? The hell is this? You're looking at elevators and shit, scared to get up on the elevator. You hearing people talking from a box that's a smartphone, and you bugging the fuck out. You say you got demons on your body speaking in a box. I mean, this is madness, man. It says the Antichrist. Romans 11 means actual heathens. Off, way off, way off. And then, like I said, when they kick this out, tells you in Matthew 10 that they should basically you're gonna get cast out of the synagogues, man, for the Lord's name's sake. And that's what they did. And Barack and Bunyamin didn't say they was sitting there. Them guys were too quiet church mouths, man. All of a sudden, this guy got a voice. It says Romans 11 means actual heathens were grafted in. Yes, and that's what the heads, the seven taught in the past. I remember they had a fable. Yeah, he would set up the whole of the book and tell what book. The book wasn't even written. The scriptures in Job speak about great men are not always wise. David, I believe it was David that said, I have become wiser than my teachers. And we have become wiser than our teachers. We know more things now. It says the heathens were actually grafted in. Cornelius is a heathen, which you say he's not a heathen now. But if you got that understanding, you would have the understanding, or Barack would have the understanding that Romans 11 chapter means that they're talking about Israelites. And the fact that you said that you got Cornelius is because we could confront you on that many times. When you first came on the scene, was at the end of 2008. We would say, Cornelius is no, he's a white man. He's a white man. And then you said, my mother's a white woman. My mother's a Israelite. My mother's a Reubenite. A dark-skinned Reubenite. It says Cornelius is a heathen. Using the book of, if you're using the book of Yasha, Jubilee, Enoch, I know you niggas are crazy. If you're using the book of Yasha, the book of Jubilee, and the book of Enoch, I know you guys are crazy, man. This should be entitled, don't keep changing the names of the title. It should be titled, For All Tables Are Full of Vomit and Filthiness 2.0. I think I'm going to name it that. You got this guy, Paul Kersey, knows that the mark, which is Ayathan, Elder Ayathan, he knows that the mark of the beast is a chip, but he's afraid. What are you afraid of the great, this guy, Nathaniel? You should have been left the IUIC, brother. You should have been left it. You should have been left it, man. It also goes on to say, he says, using the book of Yasha, Jubilee, Enoch. Off, way the fuck off. Way the fuck off, man. I mean, you guys, basically, you got a whole nother doctrine, man. And you're guilty of adding to the book. And you can't even break down the main book. You got trouble breaking down the main book. Why you think vocab never looked for you guys? Because you're one of the weakest camps out there. You just all over the place with this fucking madness, man. That shit would never happen with GMS. Another camp just come in, I want to be a part of your unity camp. Well, I'll question him. I said, well, what does this mean? What does that mean? What's your take on Cornelius? What's the mark of the beast? Oh, the mark of the beast is an embargo. I said, no. You got to walk, bro. You got to get to stepping. And see, here we go again. Getting on another camp. But then you got the head of One Body in Yahushua talking about, see, that's hate. Hate telling you you're going off. If somebody's teaching that Edomites can make it, and I say, the nigga, you going off, how's that fucking hate? This is why Sarnetta says the number one camp. This is what he says. If you're watching this video, Captain Tazariak, which you started with GMS, but you turned left and you went with that demon, General Johanna. And you ain't sleeping right. You know damn well you said I should have went with GMS. Okay, it goes on to say, using the book of Yasha, which is madness, every camp should be lining up making videos about these clowns, man. These HODC clowns. Jubilee, Enoch, and you can't even get the book, the Bible, the scriptures correct. You can't even get the King James correct, brother. Talking about the great red dragon it's Satan himself. Unity camps, which is clearly going against 1 Corinthians 1 verse 10, Amos 3, around about the 3rd verse. How can two walk together except they be agreed? Another one is Ephesians 4 verse 11 on down. It speaks about the apostleship. Who's the only apostles on the planet Earth? We are. We're the apostles. The apostles, the bishops, the elders. So you automatically should know, yeah, we gotta start watching GMS videos so we can get it right. Because if you opening up the book of Yasha, Jubilee, and Enoch, it says unity camps off with different doctrines. So you want to say, let's say IUIC at a unity camp, and you want to say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Well, you can't say it because they're going to be looking at you sideways, man. And anybody that's following the IUIC, the Most High going to break them up too, teaching Jesus the Christ. And marching, Christ this and Christ that, Christ, Jesus. And Jesus is a Renaissance Jesus, man. Which is the Edomite. So they're worshiping the Edomite. It said that much, and it should be much more, and much more are what you all are currently guilty of, sir. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.